Hi, Treehouse folks, DIY enthusiasts, and homesteaders. Um, we're at the second part for the parade float, and that involves some painting now. I save up a bunch of paints from people throwing away paints and whatnot, and mix them all together, and I came to this color. Um, and I just add add darkening, blacks and browns and reds to get different shades that I'm looking for. This will also provide a waterproof coating over the cement and fabric mixture that I had made. The framework is based on a wheelchair, and I put some water jugs on there to hold it down because the head's a little heavy. And then there's a aluminum piece of ladder, and then to keep it light, and then some wood mounted to that. And then I want to keep the shoulders so they can pivot, so they have a pivot point right at the neck there. And then at the shoulders themselves, I drill some holes and ream them out a little bit so that they can pivot front and back and side to side. Um, the forearm, I'm going to use a longer piece of wood so that the person inside that's in the wheelchair can hold the end of it and work the arms up and down, side to side, forward and back. And they'll also pivot, and they can also twist them so they move the hands. Try to make it look as realistic as possible. But I want to keep the pieces as lightweight as possible, so I'm ripping them down to the bare minimum of what I think is strong enough, but with no extra weight. The hands, I used some old service entrance wire to get the bends, and then I covered that with pipe insulation and then duct tape the whole thing together so that I can move the fingers and they'll stay in bent positions, um, but they'll also be flexible and a little bit waterproof too. I think the movement looks pretty good. Um, when the fabric's on it, it's going to convey a lot of that movement. Now the framework for the body, I try to keep lightweight with using plastic pipe and fencing material. And the fabric is just this filter fabric that I use for all sorts of things. It's very cheap. It comes in 12-foot length, 12-foot width, and whatever length you want. And I attach it to the framework using wire and uh, twist ties sometimes. Um, and also I have a stapler, an open jaws stapler that's really handy for attaching things. What started out being a female that I was thinking a pioneer woman um, turned into a judge. You just never know how these things are going to work. Um, I like to just go with the flow. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. And the next episode will be Parade Day.